If you want to buy the warmest, most luxurious comforter on Earth, you might end up spending over $10,000. But the secret to this incredible luxury isn't a high-tech synthetic fiber or a secret factory. It is a rugged, heavy-set bird sitting in a freezing Arctic blizzard. This is the eider. It is a large sea duck that survives in some of the most unforgiving ocean environments on the planet. I'm going to show you why they swallow sea urchins completely whole, how they run massive underwater daycares, and the bizarre, cruelty-free way humans harvest their feathers. First, let's talk about that $10,000 blanket. It is filled with eiderdown. Unlike normal goose down, eiderdown has no stiff quills. The tiny fibers hook together like microscopic Velcro, creating pockets of air that trap heat better than any synthetic material ever invented. But you can't just farm these ducks in a warehouse. When a female eider is ready to lay her eggs, she naturally plucks the softest down from her own chest. This exposes her warm skin to incubate the eggs, and she uses the plucked feathers to build an incredibly insulated nest. In places like Iceland, local farmers have a symbiotic relationship with these wild birds. The farmers build safe sanctuaries to protect the nesting ducks from foxes and seagulls. In return, once the ducklings hatch and the family abandons the nest, the farmers carefully collect the discarded down. It is a totally wild, completely cruelty-free harvest. But life for an eider isn't just about sitting in cozy nests. They are hardcore ocean predators. Instead of dabbling for pond weeds, eiders dive up to 60 feet down to the freezing ocean floor. They don't eat soft fish, either. They hunt for armored prey, blue mussels, crabs, and even spiky sea urchins. Because they don't have teeth, the eider simply swallows these heavily armored animals completely whole. They survive this because of their gizzard. The eider's stomach is a massive, heavily muscled organ, capable of generating immense pressure. It literally crushes the thick sea urchin and mussel shells into fine sand, digests the meat, and safely passes the grit. They are swimming rock crushers, but their most brilliant survival tactic happens when the babies hatch. The Arctic coast is swarming with hungry seagulls and eagles looking to eat a quick duckling. A single mother cannot defend her babies against a flock of gulls. So eider ducks created the daycare system. When the ducklings hit the water, multiple mothers will pool their babies together into a massive group called a creche. These creches can contain over 100 ducklings. To keep them safe, a group of tough, non-breeding female ducks, often called aunties, will surround the babies and fiercely fight off any predators. This allows the exhausted mothers a chance to dive and eat after weeks of starving on the nest. So the eider is far tougher than its soft feathers suggest. It crushes crabs with its stomach, runs a militarized daycare, and builds the greatest blankets in the world out of its own chest hair. If you want to dive into more extreme animal facts, make sure to hit that subscribe button.